Don't that look like if you just give this nigga a honey bun and 3 years off and a pack of cigarettes, he telling on everything?
Mommy about to eat it.
Let's not forget, this is the same dude. This is the same dude. Look at this. Look at this gay shit. That got me thinking maybe he was turning them dudes out or something. Look at this fruity stuff. This is the same dude.
Well, obviously, it's impossible. Had a few obstacles right back to clocking like I never left. Just wait on me heavy. I'm tagging my fans and I got a few bodies up under my belt. Ooh.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was sweet, but I told y'all niggas.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. Wake up, bird brains. Y'all already know who this is. This is your boy, Persona, your favorite uncle, man. Back with some more reactions. Now, apparently, our man, Young Thugger, has been indicted on the RICO case. And it's crazy because these dudes, man, they make a lot of money, and for them to still be getting caught up in a lot of foolishness and nonsense like this is crazy. So we're gonna dive into this. We're gonna see what's really going on here and look at some news clips, things of that nature. But before we do, please do me a big favor, break that subscribe button, hit that like button. It'll really help me out here. Love y'all, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's just get to this. What is the RICO Act? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people know. For the ones that don't know, you know, RICO stands for Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, right? And it's act, federal law. It provides for extended criminal penalties and a civil case of action for acts performed as part of an ongoing criminal organization. So this was back in the Reagan era. They used this to really kind of, if you really want to be real, they didn't have a lot of shit on mafia dudes at the time. So this is kind of like a blanket term to try to like really smoke them out, man. You know, they'll stop their funds, they'll use any little thing to lock them up, tax evasion, all type of crazy shit, man. You know, the mafia, they had a lot of power back in the 70s and 50s and 30s and things like that. So the RICO Act is still used to this day on black people, right? And they'll use this, man, they'll lock you up for anything, right? So with that being said, they got our man Thugger.
Details this morning in a gang indictment naming rappers Young Thug and Gunna. We just learned Gunna, whose real name is Sergio Kitchens, was booked sometime in the last few hours on a RICO charge. He could have a first appearance before
that man named Sergio
morning.
Kitchens.
So this comes less than 24 hours after Young Thug appeared in court on these charges for the first time. More than 25 people are listed on the same indictment as Young Thug, and in it, prosecutors used the rapper's own lyrics as evidence. Ariana Manise in studio with us this morning to walk.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that a rapper talking about killing and shooting somebody actually about to go to jail for killing and shooting somebody? Hey, I don't mean to make jokes of the situation, but it's just crazy to me, man. You know, I'm a fan of Thugger. Well, you know, I don't listen to him as much as I was growing up, but you know, I'm born in the 80s, man. So, you know, I like, you know, hood music and things like that. And I mean, now somebody getting locked up, you know what I mean? He do drill artists, and they talking about shooting this, shooting that, clapping this, clapping. Now somebody is being arrested on those type of things. See, that you got to think something not adding up here, man. Right? Something not adding up here, right? If that's the case, they would go indict all these rappers, right? Like I said, the RICO Act can be used. It's a blanket term. It can be used to lock somebody up for anything, right? So let's try to find some. Like my mentor said, I smell something rotten in Denmark. Let's see what's going on.
The very latest on this one. The layers just keep on getting peeled back on this one, Ariana.
That's correct, Aisha. Many of the charges related to the indictment point to Young Thug's rap lyrics as well as social media posts as evidence. Now, Young Thug's songs and music videos were listed in great detail by Fulton County authorities. Lyrics such as I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that body. The indictment also tied the rapper to the murder of Donovan Thomas. That's the leader of a rival gang, pointing to lyrics which state, "I killed his man in front of his mama." One of the people charged with his death was a member of Thug's YSL label. Now using lyrics and so
Thugger. Jeffrey. Why would you do that, Jeffrey? If this is true, Jeffrey, you gotta be the dumbest nigga on the planet, bro. Jeffrey. Are you serious, Jeffrey? So you put a hit on somebody. The dude did it. Then you go and you telling yourself and him. This is crazy, man.
Social media posts could present a challenge for officials, and that's according to 11 Alive's legal expert. But District Attorney Bonnie Willis says her office can indeed use the music as evidence. Take a listen.
I believe in the First Amendment. It's one of our most precious rights. However, the First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using it as evidence if it is such.
Meanwhile, Young Thug's attorney maintains that his rap label is not a street gang. The rapper's attorneys, they have also filed a motion requesting an expeditious hearing for a judge to consider giving the rapper bond. Back to you.
All right, Ariana, thank you. Both Gunna and Young Thug are known for giving back to their communities here around Atlanta. For some perspective on this, our Sheba Russell sat down with author and trap music expert A.R. Shaw.
And so did Nino Brown, bitch. So did Nino Brown, right? Like, what does that mean? Nino Brown was selling crack and giving out turkeys. What does that mean?
And he's a nice kid. Like I've talked to him, I spoke with him. Comes from a good family, and he's always giving back to the community. You mentioned his efforts to give back to McNair Middle School and the grocery store, where students have healthier options. Mm-hmm. They have options to get clothes and shoes and snacks. And so he's been very helpful for the community. So it means a lot when you have when someone of that stature who gives back is put under this microscope.
Yeah, so think about that. A really conflicting time for the communities these rappers have had.
On gang-related charges within the past 40 minutes, the district attorney's office sent us these pictures of some of the other people involved in the investigation. Young Thug, or Jeffrey Williams, he is charged with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced Organizations Act and taking part in criminal street gang activity.
Prosecutors claim he created a gang 10 years ago that has connections to the National Bloods gang. CBS 46 with live team coverage on this story. We begin with Haley Mason. Haley, investigators use social media to connect the dots in this investigation.
That's social media, y'all. That shit dangerous, man.
Rick, District Attorney Bonnie Willis tells me that social media played a key role in how they prosecuted this case, because so much of the evidence associated with
y'all got to get off that social media.
Gang.
Y'all need to get off that social media, man. Social media is so dangerous. See, people got away with shit in the past because it was no evidence. It was no digital trail or paper trail. Now people telling on themselves, man, this is crazy.
Was talked about and posted about on social media and online. Everything from alleged gang activity, murders, and drug activity, all posted on social media with the gang signs and tattoos. That's leading to up to 28 arrests as outlined in this indictment. Those arrests happening last night, today, and all through this week, with those members coming into this jail.
Good morning, Mr. Jeffrey Williams.
Atlanta rapper Young Thug faced a Fulton County judge today after being arrested Monday following a massive 56-count criminal indictment. The rapper did not get a bond as the courts wait on a higher judge to hear the case. Young Thug is indicted for being a part of the street gang YSL and for also violating the Racketeer Influenced Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO for short. Fulton County DA Bonnie Willis says several of the YSL gang members worked together to kill rival gang member Donovan Thomas outside a barbershop in 2015. The indictment says Young Thug went on social media and made videos about Thomas's murder a couple weeks after he was killed. Willis says she was glad to share the news of the indictments with Thomas's mother Monday. The indictment says Young Thug and the leader of the Sex Money Murder gang had conversations stating, quote, sacrifices must be made.
Okay, let's slow it down.
The indictment says...
Okay, so we got conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act. Okay, no, that's the what they charge him are the statute. And then, so they charge for murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, another count, possession of firearm during commission of a felony.
Young Thug and the leader of the
possession of firearm during another commission
Money
of
Murder Gang had conversations stating, quote, sacrifices must be made and soldiers must fall in order for the war to be won.
Damn.
My number one focus is targeting gangs, and there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all of the violent crime that we are seeing within our community.
The YSL gang members have several attempted murder charges from shootings and charges from armed robberies, illicit drugs, and they often talked about it all on social media. 3 of the members were already in the Fulton County Jail, including Christian Eppinger, who was arrested earlier this year for shooting an Atlanta officer several times during an arrest.
He got the face
Atlanta
like I'm about to
rapper
snitch.
Gunna is also named in the indictment for gang violence and drug distribution charges. The Fulton County Sheriff says plans are being made right now for Gunna to be brought into the jail.
It does not matter what your notoriety is, what your fame is. If you come to Fulton County, Georgia, and you commit crimes, and certainly if those crimes are in furtherance of a street gang, that you are going to become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office.
Damn.
And DA Willis says that 10 alleged members had already been arrested when this indictment came down. 3 were arrested since last night, including Young Thug or Jeffrey Williams. She says more arrests are being made today, and a lot of others will be coming in the next week as they work tirelessly to sweep members of gangs and their associates off Atlanta streets. Reporting live outside the Fulton County Jail, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.
Hi, my name is...
So, what it's looking like to me is that Young Thug had this deluded sense that he was a Kaiser's, a Don Juan, a fucking, gang boss, fucking Al Capone, a fucking, I said Don Juan, he was a pimp, not Don Juan. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Al Capone, Nino Brown, but then you want to be a rapper too. Then another thing I noticed was that you had a lot of young cats, bro. A lot of these young men have no guidance. They have no fathers in the home. So here we got a charismatic dude, Jeffrey, and he's paying him to do stuff. But that's going to come bite him back in the ass. Not only that you're using social media to telling yourself, which fellas, you have to knock that off. But you're using young dudes that have no loyalty and no integrity. They are about to snitch on you. They about to snitch. They are about to snitch. I see it in that one dude face. That one dude. Hold on. Let's roll it back to that one dude. That one dude, he is about to snitch, bro. I'm so sorry, Jeffrey.
And I would like to give you a few reasons why you should consider dating
this one dude right here. He about to snitch. Here you go.
Times
this nigga right here. Look at this nigga. Look. Look at this nigga, y'all. Look at this nigga, y'all. Don't that look like if you just give this nigga a honey bun and 3 years off in the back of cigarettes? Oh my God. He on every day.
Mommy about to eat it.
Matter of fact, he like, give me 3 honey buns. Shit, I'm hungry. Give me 3 honey buns. Give me 10 years off my sentence and a pack of new posts, nigga. Yep, he did it. It was him. It was him. Like, nigga, Jeffrey, it's bad for you. And then Gunna, I do believe that Gunna is in a circumstance where he just wanted to be down with the homies. I honestly feel like Gunna, he not no gangster. Gunna ain't no gangster. I can just tell off through his music. He more like, he want to fuck with with the ladies and, smoke his weed and fashion design, all that. He not no blood. He ain't in no gang. So he going down with the shit. I could tell. I just know. I could just tell off Gunna personality. He not no blood. Jeffrey, you can find videos. Jeffrey been on the block. But then what's crazy to me is how this nigga was fruity though. Let's not forget he the same dude that was wearing dresses. Hold up, bro. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Young Thug wearing a dress. Young Thug wearing a dress. Let's not forget, this is the same dude. This is the same dude. Look at this. Look at this gay shit. That got me thinking maybe he was turning them dudes out or something. Look at this fruity stuff. This is the same dude.
Well, obviously.
I don't know, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world today where a man would follow this flaming, zesty dude to the pits of hell. It used to be a time where you will follow somebody like a Farrakhan, Marcus Garvey, a motherfucking Tukey Williams, the leader of the Crip, masculine. Now dudes are following that. Ladies, men, please steward over your children. That's the moral of this story. If you're going to do a crime, get off of social media. Stop chasing clouts. Stop chasing clouts. I'm saying one more time. Stop chasing clout. We gonna end the video with this, man. Young Thugger, man. I'm not gonna necessarily say my heart goes out to you, but I'm keeping you in my prayers. Hopefully stuff turned out well for you. Man, but you got a lot of young dudes on your roster that look like they not about to keep their mouth shut. So I'm gonna end the video here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation. This is your boy Persona, your favorite uncle, and I'm out. Peace.